But every character's got a tinge of something really special. Even the hobbits. And their stalwart, subtle resiliencies to shock and damage. And their ability to adjust. I mean, the whole hero's journey of Sam and Frodo. Holy shit, man. They really go beyond. But Gandalf has been beyond, and he goes beyond again. Contending with a different tier of being. Like the Balrog and stuff, you know. I always loved that. Part of it because I always loved comparing people. And comparing subjects and that kind of thing. Because I was always, you know, that was a projection of me comparing myself to other people as a kid. Wanting to be so much better than other people because I thought I was so much worse. And how good would it be for the tables to turn? Come to find the tables already have. Actually, come to find, there never were any tables. Or perhaps there are, but they don't turn, they're just different tables. They don't look anything like how I think they look. And I ought to concern myself only with mine and what I'm bringing to the table. Rather than what somebody else is or is not or appears to be doing or not appears to be doing. Last time I went through that series, it was more rewarding because I was more interested in the other characters. But, coming up, one of those seminal, early day, like robust hero experiences that I've had involve and include Gandalf, the Grey. I like that he was gray. I liked that he used a sword, even though he was a magic guy. Because back in that day and age, if you were a spell-casting mage of any kind, you weren't the type to wield a blade in combat. You were the kind to have a book, which is fine, but it wasn't sexy. A guy casting spells and fucking setting shit on fire with his mind. Yeah. Let's go. Now you see everything out there because media has exploded since then. Because of the internet. Because of increased communication between creative people of different kinds. Now you see every genre of hero, and you see every combination of the ways of being a person. Whether these are metaphors of spellcasters, which is like, oh yeah, all human beings have to attend to subtlety at some point, and all practices are indulgences in spellcasting. Whether you want to think of it that way or not, I find it useful, because it makes things sexier. And even more sexy, there's other archetypes too. There's the magician sorcerer one. There's the lover. Because love is at the root, man. Love is right there at the root. And there's the king. There's the queen. That's, oh my god. The ruler archetype speaks to the story of, well, that's Aragorn, right? And Boromir. They had their whole thing. Boromir was one kind of a guy who was serving one type of a kingdom, and Aragorn was another. Wait, Aragorn was the same. Aragorn was the king of the same. Jesus, man. I don't have my lore straight. Doesn't matter. Rulers, magicians, lovers. There was a fourth one. I don't remember what it is. Maybe there wasn't a fourth one. Well, archetypes themselves are tools, aren't they? I'm just saying. Coming up, I didn't have a lot of mixed archetypes, or people living simultaneously many different hero stories. But Gandalf was one of them. He had such an arc, and yet he started in such a different place than anybody else, and he had these long... I'm always fascinated by stories where there's one set of people that are all together, and they're dealing with the problems of being with people. Then there's others. And then there's like that... There's these operatives and lone wolves and things. And that juxtaposition, well, it's cool in stories. Anywho, we've stopped running. This is a sitcast. It's not. I'm not going to sit down. I'm going to go inside and use the restroom. We're at 1 minute and 1 hour, 11 minutes, and right now 11 seconds now. Cool. That was a great second, wasn't it? Okay. I'm calling it. Have a great day, everybody. Gandalf the Grey. Blades and fire. Let's do it. Have a great one. Bye.